Prankster sparks new fears over Champions League final security. Notorious prankster Jarvo appears to have struck again as video footage shows him celebrating with Real Madrid's players on the pitch after their Champions League final victory over Liverpool, sparking further security concerns over the chaos-ridden match in Paris. In a video on YouTube, Jarvo, real name Daniel Jarvis, is seen brazenly leaping over the barriers onto the Stade de France pitch, just yards behind a row of French police who were facing the Real fans. Incredibly, he then hugs Vinicius Jr., who scored the game's only goal to hand Real a 14th European triumph, speaks to Gareth Bale, and then leaps the barrier again to shake hands with Casemiro, Eder Militao and Eden Hazard. Jarvis had seemingly got close to the pitch by posing as a member of television crew as he is seen with a TV vest on while wearing a Real Madrid shirt with Jarvo 69 on the back and matching shorts. He went through the corridors of France's national stadium unchallenged before joining the pool of TV crew and cameramen behind the goal that housed the majority of Real Madrid fans. Jarvis then strips down to his Real Madrid kit and, without being noticed, strolls up to the group of players before embracing Vinicius. "We done it, brother, we done it," Jarvo is heard telling the Brazilian star in the video, entitled Invading Champions League Final, Success. In another bold act, which came just hours after crowd congestion and safety concerns around the Stade de France forced a delay to kick off and saw fans pepper-sprayed and tear-gassed by French police, Jarvis decides to try his luck again and succeeds. He briefly returns to the group of TV staff before stepping over the small barricade to clasp hands and hug Casemiro and a reluctant Eder Militao. Jarvis invaded the pitch for a third time to shake hands and hug substitute Hazard before finally being accosted by security and escorted out of the venue. In the video, Jarvis is also seen close to pundits such as Jamie Carragher and Micah Richards, as well as sports presenter Kate Abdo. The footage raises serious concerns over the security operation put in place by the French authorities and UEFA and follows the issues before the match, which are now the subject of an investigation from European football's governing body. It is the latest example of Jarvis disrupting a major sporting event. In September, he was arrested on suspicion of assault after entering the field of play for the third successive England Test match and sparking a confrontation with Johnny Bairstow. The previous week at Headingley, Jarvis invaded the pitch wearing pads, helmet and a bat. Bairstow was again involved and appeared to be furious with Jarvis, kicking a batting glove towards him as he shouted at him before two members of security dragged him away. In the second test at Lord's he had entered the outfield posing as an Indian fielder. The French government has attempted to blame Liverpool for the chaos before the final, where fans of Jurgen Klopp's side feared for their safety as women and children were among those caught up in the severe congestion outside the stadium. Liverpool chairman Tom Werner has written to Amélie Oudéa-Castéra, France's sports minister, demanding an apology for her claim that 30,000 to 40,000 people without tickets or with fake tickets had been at the Stade de France.